All right, boys, I'm here early. I saw the thumbnail. It looked pretty cool, but here we go.
Когда я был мальчишкой, космос был всего лишь научной фантастикой. А потом наступил 1961 год. Гагарин полетел в космос, и все изменилось. Я не стал космонавтом, но нашел свой собственный путь. Не на орбиту, но достаточно близко, чтобы увидеть, как небо чернеет. В одиночестве, на скорости 3 маха, улыбаясь тем, кто осмелится догнать, и с одной единственной мыслью: поймай меня, если сможешь.
What? Do it, Tom Hanks! All right. Okay, wow. So let's just go through the trailer real small quick here. And then we'll touch on whatever this was right here. Okay. This is something I'm very excited about. And I don't know if it's going to work like this. Why is this like this? Can we get this a different mode, full screen? Okay, we'll have to deal with this. Is there like a theater mode? Yeah, there we go. Okay. With the way this looks, I hope it works like this. I hope you're able just to drive your plane out of the hangar and go take off. It's something that a lot of people have been requesting. You have a tank. Literally, you're loading up stuff. And you go right, you're like this, and you just press test, and you're able just to test it right here, drive it out of the hangar. I don't know about you guys, but that was one of that trailer. I got my hairs were standing up. I don't know. I think it was that piano, and then seeing this young boy who who didn't have the option to buy Wrangler jeans grow up to be almost a cosmonaut, or pretty much a cosmonaut. Isn't that beautiful? I cannot wait for this. It's going to be great. Hopefully. All right, New Poland looks great.
Когда я был мальчишкой, космос был всего лишь научной фантастикой. А потом наступил
The Dagger engine is just
1961 год.
impressive.
Гагарин полетел в космос,
Гагарин.
и все изменилось. Я не стал космонавтом, но нашел свой собственный путь. Не на орбиту, но достаточно близко.
That's close enough. That is close enough. MiG-25 is I'm gonna say confirmed. Pretty much a steel aircraft that went Mach 3.
Поймай меня, если сможешь.
Let me see the engines. Let me see the engines. Let me see the engines. Oh my gosh. You could do so many activities in the circumference of that engine. Now, I've only heard about this, but these engines really didn't have much flight time. Once these things were going Mach 3, they had to be replaced, which is just mind-blowing. I don't know how this is going to work in War Thunder, other than I'm pretty sure, see, like, when Mach 2 aircrafts were at it, it was like, wow, cool, Mach 2 aircraft. Does anyone really go Mach 2 in the ARB? Some people do. You know, you can. It's plausible, especially with the new top tier stuff. But Mach 3, I wonder how long the MiG-25 takes to get up to that speed. Because in ARB now, to get Mach 2, like in one of the fastest planes in the game, the F-15, once you get up there, you're kind of already across the map, and then kind of the game might be kind of over. So let's just see how fast we get up to. With those engines, I don't think this thing is meandering through Mach 2. I think it's going, like it's going to be fast. I think. New missiles, no idea. I think I heard a R40. At least it's not an AIM 120. Thank goodness. No more AIM 120s, War Thunder. None. Look at that thing, dude. Steel. Steel, a little bit of titanium, steel. Steel. Wow. Huh, that's going down to the ground. That's going down to the ground. Probably just a scene. Could be a specialized missiles. I see those kind of rock, and this is the Chinese one, right? The Chinese Eurofighter. Very cool. I used that technique in chemistry class when I was younger. The flying wing, but not a wing. This scene is actually really interesting too. Rework of carrier operations. This is the least American looking F-18 pod I've ever seen. But it's okay. We got steam, we got shooters. Sorry, still getting over this little cold. We got shooters. We got thumbs up. We have a lurch too. That's important. Does that mean that we have a steam catapult that attaches to the aircraft now? Is this a full-blown carrier operations?
Ugly 1-1, we need support near OP1. OP1, half a click northeast.
Now to the meat and potatoes.
Units on the two-story police building in the middle of Main Street. In hot. 10 seconds out. Confirm everything in that building is a target. Cleared hot. Go hot. Ugly 1-1, target is inside. Coming shooter.
Ugly 1-1.
Allies in the building.
Okay. So what is going on here, guys? closed beta infantry. How is infantry going to work in War Thunder? It's not going to be in ground RB. I cannot imagine that. How I imagine it is it's going to be like a new mode, a new game mode. Wow, confirmed. Pretty much like Air RB, Air Arcade, Air Realistic Battle. It's going to be infantry or something like that. And the game's going to focus around infantry. We're not going to be spawning in tanks and stuff from the get-go. Imagine ground RB, instead of tanks, you are infantry. And as you get, kills and stuff, you get SP, and then you're able to spawn tanks in planes. We don't have a confirmation of planes or helicopters. That is pretty cool. It's pretty much like Battlefield, but War Thunder ties. I praise everything in my well-being that even though I enjoy playing enlisted as a dad of 3 and a boomer, please no AIs. Please no AI infantry in War Thunder Infantry. Is this going to be released for December? Not released, but are we playing? Drones, baby. Because if they were to add tanks or infantry into normal ground RB, the infantry would absolutely destroy the tanks. RPGs to the side or whatever. Too many tanks are not good at looking at infantry's running around. They can kind of focus on one target at a time. Whoa. That is spooky. Did you see that? One shot RPG. Something's messed up. Listen to how good this 9mm sounds. And now go test out 50 cals in War Thunder. Anyways, despite that, this is a fantastic scene. This is a homage to the world famous anime Saving Private Ryan. What a fantastic... Whoa! Those some big guided bombs. Internal... Yep, very good. Naval bombarding that you won't live for too long. Terminator in the game. New battleships. Just so interesting. I'm actually pretty excited. I think infantry in War Thunder is going to work like surprisingly well. However, what are the game sizes going to be? 16v16? Maybe. What about 32v32? What about 64 versus 64? Probably not going to happen. 24 versus 24? I mean, just imagine, or 32 versus 32. Imagine that. Imagine 23 of your teammates taking out tanks at the same time. I don't know how it's going to work. That's what I imagine. Just to go over again, new hangar mechanics, MiG-25. Carrier operations and War Thunder infantry. If I miss anything, let me know, comments below. Also, let me know how you think it's going to work in War Thunder. Because I really think it's just going to work like ground RB, but the roles are switched. Infantry's first, then tanks and planes and helicopters are your SP Collins. All right, guys. 18 minutes after the trailer. Well done. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.